So welcome. Today we want to talk about sessional staff, or otherwise known as part-time staff. I should mention that sessional staff are the teachers or sessional teachers in higher education, usually employed on casual, short-term contract or sessional basis. But this may include lecturers, tutors, unit or program or subject conveners, demonstrators, and markers. And in this session, I want to look at the sessional staff resources that we can, leverage as we get into this kind of activities. The role of sessional staff, in the colleges and universities. So, as a sessional staff, you are integral to the higher education sector. And as a sessional staff, of course, you provide majority of teaching across universities and colleges. And the reliance on sessional staff is now an established feature of the academic workforce, locally, nationally, regionally, and even internationally. And as a member of this workforce, you hold an important role in delivering instructions across colleges. And so we expect a lot of quality controls. We expect you to deliver quality instructions and teaching. And this brings with it rights and responsibilities that you really need to hold dear. So when it comes to rights, your right as a sessional staff will depend on a range of factors, including the industrial award or enterprise arrangement agreement that you entered into with your employer. And again, the rights of sessional staff, therefore, also may differ, across institutions and even within institutions due to the diversity of roles that sessional staffs tend to engage in. Like I did mention, maybe as tutors, as a demonstrator, or as a subject convener, or even as a course lead or lecturer. But I did mention that sessional staff induction and orientation sessions are very important, and institutions will differ widely in the processes they follow for sessional staff induction and orientation. These processes may be led at the subject, department, faculty, or institutional level. And activities that may be part of these processes are also as diverse as you can imagine. But from a human resource and management standpoint, we expect you to complete and provide employment contracts and relevant documentations to the powers that be. We expect that you'll receive a staff account which provides an institutional email account and access to the learning management system that is used by institution, as well as the library resources. Again, we also expect that you'll be able to, be provided with an induction to the institution that, outlines kind of the administrative processes, how things are done there, including information about, claiming payment, parking, or travel, etc., etc. We expect that as a sessional staff, you'll also be invited to an orientation session that includes a tour of the campus facilities and be informed of the basic safety procedures that are in force according to their standard operating procedures. We also expect, of course, that you will undertake occupational health and safety training, often in form of modules, but at sometimes it's done on an in-person basis, not online. And depending on where you are, for example, here in the US, it's very imperative that you attend courses like suicide prevention and or CPR, which becomes very, very essential. So I must also say that institutions also differ on whether or not you are paid for engagement with this, during these essential preliminary sessions for the trainings as you are getting onboarded into the modus operandi of the college. You also know you have responsibilities And being responsible for teaching in higher education may require you to facilitate small groups or large groups, very large groups, or anything in between. But this teaching may be face-to-face, blended, online, and the role may include the responsibility for curriculum refresh, curriculum review, assessment, moderation tasks, etc., etc. I should mention that it is highly recommended that as a sessional staff, you access a career development academic leadership pathways. This will be very helpful for you. You should also try to maintain and develop professional role, your professional role as a teacher, disciplinary expert, and a researcher, knowing very well that at the heart of every higher academic institution, there are the three pronged, teaching, research, and community outreach. So ensure you keep vibrant. Your online presence should be vibrant. Your research agenda should be vibrant, and ensure you also continue engaging in the professional learning communities, so that you cross-fertilize ideas and remain very, very viral. As I conclude, I should mention that institutions define the range and types of professional learning opportunities that are made available to sessional staffs. But it's something we should knock doors and look for. Ask your supervisors and ensure that you are a bit agile and nimble when these opportunities come, so that you learn very fast and you're able to acclimatize and hit the ground running when you start teaching, that is, as soon as possible. Thank you very much. I remain Tindi.